Today I have Nacho as my guest. Sorry if the quality isn't perfect because we are on the phone because he is in Spain. It's like we finished our year in Denmark. We are back in our home countries, but still are in contact. So that proves that during the volunteer year you can find friends for life you will keep contact with. So first of all, I want to ask you, Nacho, can you present yourself? Where are you from? Why were you in Denmark?
Oh, okay. Hi people. I don't know where are you listening to us and what time is there. So I will say good morning because I'm in Spain. I met Sofia also in Denmark. We were volunteers in different projects, different places. As my part, I work as a sport instructor and as a language assistant in a Efterskole. They call boarding school in Denmark Efterskole. We will discuss what we did in the volunteering project, and we will discuss also what's the best things that we learn in the volunteering and the difficulties that we go through it and what we learn with this experience.
Yes, great. Thank you for that great introduction. So I want to ask you, Nacho, how come did you choose Denmark? Like, you live in summer holidays in Spain, but then you go to Denmark where it rains like 24/7. Why? Why Denmark?
It's funny. That's the most frequent question that they used to ask me. No, I choose Denmark not because of the weather, definitely. No, I choose Denmark because I feel really close to their culture, and I wanted to choose a different country, the opposite country as Spain. And actually, I fit really well with the weather. Sounds funny, but it's true. And with the people. Yes, I love Denmark.
Okay, that's great.
And what about you, Sophia?
Oh, like I traveled to Denmark 2 times before, and I just had positive experiences in that country. So I was like, okay, Denmark is the place to be. And like, how did you choose the project? Because like I chose it because I wanted to like gain experience in the work with teenagers, as this is also going to be the work of my future life as a social pedagogue. So how come did you choose to work at the Efterskole?
Yeah, actually, I applied for only for Denmark, 3 opportunities, and actually I didn't expect this opportunity in this Efterskole. I chose this one because I wanted to live in Denmark. I wanted to know how is the culture, how is the people, how is the language, how's the life in Denmark. Mm-hmm. So that's the main reason I chose Denmark. But concretely, I chose working after school because I wanted to know how is the education system, and I wanted to improve my sports skills and teaching skills also.
Okay,
I think that's the most.
That sounds great. Yeah, because like I don't I think we have to like explain what an Efterskole is because it's like a boarding school for students from 14 to 17, right? And they can choose like when they're going to the normal school to like spend 1 year or also 2 at a boarding school, Efterskole, and they have like very different focuses. Like my Efterskole had focus on music and arts and languages, and yours had the focus on sports, right?
That's true. Actually, the Efterskole is one of the things that they pay in Denmark. Most of the things are free, but the boarding school is optional. You can choose to do it or not.
Exactly.
Actually, it's a controversial thing. They nowadays they are debating if they wanted to keep it or just to close the Efterskole.
Oh, really?
Sometimes they say that it's not useful, and sometimes they say yes, it's good for the young people to improve to become more independent and more independent. I think is the main thing.
Yeah, I think that's so interesting because like Efterskole, like this concept of school, it just exists in Denmark. Like it's a Danish concept, and I think it's so cool because like working on the Efterskole, I noticed how fast and how much the students grow in 1 year, because like they come together and live together in a room with two other people they have never met before, and they have to like gain skills how to live together, or like how to cope with problems that can occur between them, like, or conflicts. So that's normal because when you have to like be in a room maybe with one person you really don't like, you have to like kind of cope with it, and you cannot say I don't want to, because like they're changing rooms every 3 months, I think, or 6, I don't remember. But
for me 9 months. 9 months and a half, more or less.
So what
also other thing, I think.
Sorry?
I think you will be agree with me. Like the Efterskole, I think it's really useful because as you tell us, it's like a push the students to live with other people that maybe they don't get on well, and also they have to live as adults because they have to clean their rooms, they have to be tidy, they have to be disciplined to live to have a better environment with the other people.
Exactly. And I think here, like often you hear people say, you don't have to learn or study for the school, but for life. And I think in the Efterskole, you really learn or study for life, because you don't study just mathematics and languages and stuff, but you also learn so much other things that are important to for like to be independent, to like grow and to have a good self-esteem, and I think that's very positive. So I think
also something that was really interesting for me, like some days the Efterskole organize like opening doors days for kids and also for maybe possible students for the next year, and they give to the students the teacher's role. So they work for one day as a sport instructor, teaching the kids and also helping them to, for example, to socialize with the other students. So they give them a really important role. So that makes them more more I don't know, aware how is the work as a teacher, and a bit more comprehensive with the teachers and the staff of the school.
Yeah, that's true. And I totally forgot that I have your video here. Okay, that's random.
Don't worry, no.
So, what were your what did you do at the Efterskole? So, what were your tasks or work? What did you do?
I did so many things. I was like a multitask. In the beginning, I did more duties related to not to teaching, but as a assistant teacher and a language assistant. But when through the months, I was more focused on sports activities. Also, I work in the maintenance activities with the padel. That's the way that they call the people that work in the school to clean, repair, and build new things. And I push myself to do new things and more things to to learn more things and be more productive. And something that I did as a personal project was to build a CrossFit race, and we made also two leisure places, barbecue place also, and a campfire for the kids to hang out with the students and yeah, and to chill out.
Okay, yeah, that sounds very nice. Yeah, in this case, my tasks were a little bit different. Like I was in a classroom during the German lessons, as my mother tongue is German, and then I was there also sometimes on the evening duties, like saying goodnight to all the students and check if everyone is in their rooms. And then I had like 2 other things. I had my own Italian class. So I tried to teach them a little bit Italian, and then I had like an international optional, lesson, and there we discussed about different topics. Like I asked them, what do you want to talk about? And I was afraid that they want to talk about politics because I'm not skilled in that topic. But they were very interested in talk about discrimination, about culture, in not just Europe but all over the world. And yeah, that was very interesting, and to work with them. And yeah, do you have like a funny moment in the Efterskole?
Of course.
Or like your favorite funny moment?
Also, I wanted to add, I forgot it, I did not so many classes as a Spanish teacher for only 2 students. It's like a private class. And also these ones, I trained them in the fitness center.
Oh.
And now I close the brackets. Funny moments, all the days. Most of the funny moments happens in the kitchen when we were cleaning. So sometimes there's like a water pistol gun.
Okay.
Sometimes we play like I can't say now. Sometimes the student, they shoot me with the water, and I respond with also shooting them. You don't have to do this, but sometimes you have to be more. Sometimes you have to let your kids part to become more close to the students.
Yes.
And yes, I think the best way to to get closer with the students is sometimes to show them that you are not like a teacher. You have been a student in the past, and you can understand them when sometimes they did mistakes or they jokes. Not always, but sometimes it's good for them and for you to be more flexible and make jokes and have fun.
Yeah,
I think that's my opinion.
Yeah, I think that describes the role of a volunteer quite well, because you are not a teacher but not a student. So so you are like in between, and
it's quite difficult.
yeah, it's sometimes it's difficult because when you are always making fun with them, then sometimes they maybe overcome like a border, and it's hard to like get them to do the things what they have, because like they are not allowed. So like that's my funniest moment, because they are not allowed to go out of their rooms after 11 o'clock, I think. No, 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, yeah. At 10 o'clock in the evening, they have to be in their rooms. And one time I was like, I think, washing my things, and then I had to like go into the school. Like it was after midnight. And then I went in, and then I saw light. And then I saw a guy down this hallway, and I didn't say anything. I just took my keys, and then I shake them, so it was like cling, 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 and then the guy was like, oh my god, and turning off the light and running into the room, and I didn't have my glasses on. Yeah, and I didn't have my glasses on, and I didn't see who it was. But the next day, I didn't say to the teachers or something, because when they get caught doing that, they are got sent home. They have to go home. So I was like, oh no, it's like the last week of school. I'm not like saying it to the teachers because like, yeah. So that was like, I played my card of being a volunteer and not a teacher. So I didn't say it to them. But then the student himself, he came like, Sophia, I was the one in the hallway that night, and I was like, oh, you are saying it to me. I can go to the teachers now and say it. And he was like, no, please don't.
No, please.
So sometimes they
mercy,
feel like,
please, mercy.
yeah, sometimes they say more things to you than to the teachers because they think, Sophia is not going to punish me or something. But when it comes to communication, Nacho, how is it going with Danish? Mm-hmm. Did you learn Danish?
Oof. No, actually, like my idea was I was more focused to improve my English. Now my English is quite better since I came from Denmark, but I feel like I think it happens the same to you. When you get used to talk and listen another language all the day, every single moment, English also, you become more fluent. But now, when I came to Spain, my English is going down,
oh, no.
and I have to keep practicing.
Yeah.
I think it happens the same to you. And I learned not too many things. Like it's almost impossible for me. It's like an escalator.
Yeah.
The first step is Spanish. Okay, I can handle it. English is the half. Okay, I can reach it. And the Danish like I can't. No, it's too difficult for me. And then the basic Danish.
Yeah, the basic, like the swear words. Yeah. You know the swear words, right? The Danish swear words.
Oh. No, the basic to present yourself, some questions, and not too many. Like, that's my brother. Don't listen to him.
Okay. Yeah, like for me, it is like my Italian is like I forgot my Italian. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm going to improve it hopefully soon.
Yeah. Can I ask you something, Sophia?
Sure.
What do you miss as most from Denmark, and why?
I think like in Denmark, like my life wasn't that stressful as here. I think. Mm-hmm. Because I had like my work at the school, then I had the volunteers as my friends, and that was it. Mm-hmm. But I'm back here, then I have 100 things I have to think about, or like I'm putting myself to think about. So it's it's crazy. My life is more full here, back home. But yeah, I have to say I miss like you guys, like all the volunteers, because it was so fun and different. Because it's crazy how, because all of us, we are so different, like not just in age, but also like in what we studied, what
mindset.
Mindset, what our future plans are. But somehow we got along so well, and I don't know, it's so crazy to like, I don't know how.
I think it's more easy to connect with the volunteers because if you choose a volunteering project, it's like it's not mandatory. It's like you can say no yes to for doing things, and you go with a different mindset to this project, like to help without expecting nothing back, and you are more helpful with the other volunteers because also you are in the same in the same situation as them. They wanted to socialize, to meet new culture, new people, and you have to be more open minded if you want to know the culture and connect with the people, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's it. Like we're so open and in the same boat, like as you said, in the same situation, so it's easier to like connect, and therefore I have more volunteer friends than Danish friends, because like the Danes, they have already their friends and they don't need like new weird people from other countries. I don't know. No, it's a joke, but for us it was easier to connect with each other because we were alone in a country. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also
And
like
in life, you have to do no. For helvete, no.
Oh, there was the Danish
Sorry, my cat.
swearing word. There was the Danish swearing word.
So I learned about words also. Something funny that I think happens to everyone as a volunteer or someone that have living abroad. When you come to your country, you get confused with the language.
Yes.
I was in the supermarket buying stuff, some stuff, and I hit someone just unconscious, and I say unschool. Unschool is sorry in Danish, and then I say sorry, and finally say perdón. You know, I switched 3 times the language.
Yeah, that's
It's like automatically you talk in Danish or in English.
Yeah, because you have it so much in your head, and it was the same situation like with my brother. I was talking to him, and he was not reacting, and I was like, "Why don't you answer me?" And he was like, "Sophia, you're talking Danish with me. I don't understand you." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry."
That's the most funny thing.
Yeah. So.
I think, Sophia, in my case, I follow with Denmark because I dream to go to Denmark, and the most difficult is to come back to Spain because I didn't want to come back, and it's like I was in a cloud. I was flying in a cloud, and now I'm on the land, and I have to, I'll say, to get to get the flight back again. I have to fly again. I have to find the money, the tools to come back to Denmark.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in a dream. I experienced many things, and it's true. Like if you live 1 year abroad, it feels like you have been living 3 years in your own country.
That's true, because I think the year is so much more intense. Like I changed so much, and when I came back here, I had the feeling, okay, back at home, nothing changed. It's all the same. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks.
Yeah.
And
so I have to find my place
they can't
here
understand
again.
you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Your friends, your family. So they love you, but also you love them. But when you travel and you live in another country, I think it makes you more, how to say, adventurer. You like more. You are more open to explore the world, and you are not too afraid to travel by yourself, travel alone. Like you need to, how to say, to discover new countries. Like it's addictive. It's like in mind is an insect, it stings you, and it's like you
Virus.
can't stop thinking to which country should I travel next.
Yeah.
You can't stop.
That's true. So if someone would ask you, like, Nacho, should I go or should I also do a volunteer year? What would you say?
My opinion, yes, always. I would say like if I didn't do this volunteering, this is my third volunteering. Also, you don't have to go 1 year. Maybe you can go 3 weeks or 1 month, but you have to go by yourself alone because really that's changing my life. Improve yourself. Sometimes like the beginning is quite difficult, quite hard, but I always say like the best way and the easiest and fast way to improve yourself is to push yourself to jump to the pool, to feel like everything depends on you. You don't have no one in your back, like your family or on someone that speaks your language. I think it's the best way, and makes you more conscious about your actions, and makes you more adult. No, mature.
Yeah, mature.
Sorry. Push you also to improve your English or whatever you want to achieve, because the other way, if you don't know a language, you have to live in another country and to survive. Like you activate the survival mode when you are far away from your country.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I totally agree with what you said, because it's the best opportunity to like find yourself, kind of. And therefore I would always suggest to do it alone and not maybe with a friend or something, because then you have your safe space, but you have to push yourself out of the comfort zone. I did so many things out of my comfort zone. Well, I would say we're coming to an end, Nacho. I thank you a lot that you were not able. You were. Oh my God, my English is also gone.
Yeah, our English is going down. And the last thing I would like to add, and also you can also, I would like to finish this podcast with a sentence. One from you, one from me.
Okay, you can start.
To help the people to improve themselves. You start if you want. Ladies first.
Ladies first. I would say if you're doing a volunteer year, you have to say yes to opportunities. Like, say yes when someone says, let's jump into the cold sea in January. Or say yes, let's go to a festival. Because like sometimes we say no when it comes like, no, that's out of my comfort zone. But we have to say yes to things. But if there is something that really makes you uncomfortable, then say no, obviously. But say yes to fun opportunities, I think.
By my part, I will say never say no for new experience, not only because you are afraid or because you don't know what is going on. Like if you don't know something, you can say no, I'm afraid of this. If you don't know, how can you say no? Like, don't listen your bad. Sorry, my English is shitty. No, you don't have to listen to your fears. You have to jump without thinking too much. Just act, and then you will see if it's a good decision.
Yeah.
Not regret for not doing something. I think that's the sentence.
Okay.
I found it.
Great. So thank you very much, Nacho. For
you.
The podcast, for like the talk. Yes, now I have the word. And so bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.